Scrapbookers, this is going to be the first layout in what I'm calling my Journey DIY kit. So I used these embellishments to create a scrapbook kit using my stash, and then I challenged myself to make 9 layouts with the stash. So this is the first layout, and it's it went together pretty easily, and I think a big part of that was that I sectioned off this part. So so if you have 3 pictures that don't line up exactly, and mine didn't because here my eyes were looking up and their eyes were kind of looking down because I was taking a selfie. You can even see it in the reflection in the window there that's behind me. But the pictures were all taken together, but they just had a little bit of a different look to them, so I wanted to break them up. And the other tip on this layout is that my journaling, I still had more to say when I got to the end, so I just went ahead and wrote on the back. So I think that's totally fine to do. Okay, go get your supplies and let's start scrapbooking. Hi scrapbookers, so today we're going to be working with these 3 photos, and what I want to do is, because I can't really crop down the photos anymore, and I've cropped them already so that they're 3 different sizes, I am going to split the page so that it just, and also these 2 are kind of looking down a little bit, and this one my eyes are looking up because I'm taking a selfie. But, so I'm going to put my photo on a different background than the photos of my 2 kids. So I'm going to lay that down first, and I already put adhesive on the back. So I'll just put a little bit more, or I'll put some on my photo, and that's just going to go right down, I think, not all the way down, but somewhere down there. And I expect to put something underneath this a little bit. And then these 2 photos are kind of going to go not all the way to the top, but I think like maybe even tucked in a little bit. Or maybe there's one more piece of pattern paper that I'll put right there. But let's go ahead and adhere these down. I like to do what I call pick it and stick it, so that I'm not spending a million years picking where things should go, as I really can get into that bad habit. Occasionally I will rearrange things, but I really try not to. Okay, so they're going to go approximately. I don't want these to be like all the way straight. Oops, and I also don't want her little beak to be cut off, so I'm going to try to trim this photo down just a little bit more. So it'll just fit that space a little bit more. Okay. Or maybe it goes like this. I have a hard time making my photos small. I know that's kind of like the trend in scrapbooking, but I really like the photos to be as big as they possibly can on the page. I need to find a source that, a source where I can get photos that aren't $4 a piece for larger photos. If you know of a place, let me know. Okay. So I have this, I'm using this kit that I made myself, and it was inspired by this Journey line of crepe paper. So one of the things I pulled was this love, and I like that there's 3 hearts because there's 3 of us, and there is definitely a lot of love in these pictures. So I'm just going to cut out 3 hearts with the love, and I'm not totally sure where that will go. Maybe, oops, maybe here. Maybe not, I don't know. Let's just, I'm not really sure, but that's one element that I would like to get on the page. I also think that these will work really well. These are, these might work in this space, but I think I want one little piece of either washi or pattern paper that, maybe this one. These kind of look like, they're not exactly like wings, but a little bit like wings. Let's see how that works. I sort of like it. So I'm going to put down that love first. So that can be tucked in. And then I don't think I want it to go all the way over. So let's just cut a little notch into it. There we go. Just put a little adhesive. I don't know. Sometimes, so I make if this is a good time to tell you, I make my scrapbook videos in real time. So I don't usually have much of a plan for the page when I go in to making the video. Sometimes I don't even have my photos selected. So this time I was kind of starting off with more than I normally do. Okay, so I kind of like this. This gives me a division in the page so I can kind of treat this space differently than I'm treating that space. Now that I'm looking at it though, this photo doesn't look like I've cropped it square. So let me just cut it a little bit more. Sometimes that happens with my guillotine cutter. So when I kind of like this, so my eyes are kind of looking up at her. Okay, now one of the things I wanted to do was use these embellishments on every page. So let's see. I like the idea of using this feather for sure. I also want to correct this. I need one more stripe of something. Don't know how that's going to work. Maybe another piece of washi instead of these border stickers. Maybe we'll use this washi because it kind of brings in all the colors. But then we kind of lose that effect. Grr. But I do like the bringing in all the colors idea, so I'm just going to lay that down and see how it goes. And this is a piece. Okay, so I like that feather for sure because she's flown away, you know, and she was just there for a brief visit. She just came to see us. Just to say hi. So I'm going to try to put the tape underneath where the gold is on the feather so you won't really see the adhesive underneath that vellum. So if you haven't seen, I put this kit together on another video, so you might want to take a look at that. Otherwise, I will be making 9 layouts with this one homemade kit, and this is the third go around that I've done this. The first 2 times I used I can talk. I used 6x6 paper pads. So this is the first time that I'm using something, I'm using, I can talk. I'm using an embellishment pack instead of a 6x6 pad. So I'm just trying to, oh, I like that. Oh, the places you'll go. Because we really don't know where she goes, We don't know if she sticks around or if she migrates or what she does. I think that I don't know. We see her now every April. So I'm not sure if she... Okay, I'm sort of liking the way this looks. And for me, when I start to sort of like something on a scrapbook page, that's a good time for me to just stick it down and go with it, not think about it anymore. So let's get those stuck down. I'll put the embellishments off to the side. And, let me adhere those and I'll be right back. Okay, so I used my ThermoWeb sticky dots adhesive and to place these little elements. And a while back I had stuck a bunch of things to the ThermoWeb sticky dots, and I've since regretted it. But sometimes I'll come across something while I'm scrapbooking and go, I can use that. And I think what I want this to say is this is a love story. So let's see if we can get this story underneath. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the journaling down in here. And then I will be right back and I'll read it to you. Hold on. Okay, I've written the journaling, and actually it went so long that I actually wrote on the back too. So I just put a little arrow that signifies look on the back. And then, so this says follow your dreams avenue, which this isn't really an avenue. And I opened up my embellishment box and I found this Home Sweet Home, and it was like she came home sweet home to us for a visit, and so I kind of just wanted to put that Home Sweet Home embellishment right here. And then on the same pack, there was just this little, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's just like this little flower that actually matches my shirt. So I'm going to just put it over here to kind of tie in with the shirt. So now I've got that red color here, and then sort of in this, so it's, and I would have added this too, but I don't have any more space for it, so we'll put that back. I do feel like I need a brad right here, so let's see if I can find one or something. Yeah, probably a brad. And for the brad, I'm thinking blue probably, but it's got to be kind of a big one. Maybe it can be black, because I think I have a, yeah. There we go. That works. Let's try white. It works, but I don't love it. And then, yeah, I like that a little bit better. And then I think I'm going to be done with this. So I kind of said what I wanted to say, And yep, done. Ba-boom! So there's the layout, the finished layout. And so if you've got 3 photos that aren't exactly the same size, a nice way to break it up instead of just doing the band is to kind of section off one side of the page, and then it's almost like you have an 8.5 by 11 over here that will just make it really pretty easy to get the page finished if you break it up like that. Or at least I thought it was. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Bye. Thanks for watching.